Like this, anyway they watch this video from, first of all, I greet you specially. Maybe they don't go to say I don't get respect. When I know they run them every morning now, based on my 3 sharp updates, you need to hear, if at all, I beg. But before I go inside the matter, I take a beg now. I beg, my YouTube comedy series, Over Sabi Chef, now today it is start by 7 p.m. for YouTube. YouTube channel na Keobenki Comedy, I beg. Help me support my hustle. I take a beg so that I don't go back to my former work. I beg. Alright, sharply, more inside the matter where we carry us collect. I be hey! The first matter where I bring up today onto my 3 sharp updates. Now say number 1. Atiku like this now so. Atiku don't blaster in local. Yes nah. Una no say he get 1 2 with the trend for the social media lifestyle since onto this tribunal matter so. He get 1 hashtag, all eyes on the judiciary. The trend for the social media lifestyle since. So some people come put a red some billboard to create awareness, make everybody know what it is up for the Nigerian lifestyle. But yesterday now, because say they don't go they bring down all the billboard, the agency where they involved don't give orders say anywhere they see their billboard, may they bring them down. And maybe they can't even suspend some of the people, some of the officials where they in that for that agency because of this matter. So like this and this, so now Atiku don't catch it, follow me look on say na dictator. Any shot I will bring you on the Fuji's ready, so just calm down. That number 1. Number 2, now be big. On top of this former CBA governor the other former that guy immediately. Like this and this so today now so federal government don't bring out fresh charges against this guy. Now, so that they charge the guy for alleged 6.9 billion naira fraud. That guy, I know they're sorry for the guy, so I'm not sorry for him because when they do us, so now a match now meet. So anyway, I will give them the full gist because they get one other woman where they drag inside this matter. So they don't drag another person try to say me feel the matter. So I will give them the full gist just now. Calm down. And number 2. Number 3, that be big. Adams Oshomole, yes, my former governor of my state. Oh, Irama, Musa. As I declare you so, Adams Oshomole don't come out now. He don't give excuse for Emilokon. He say Emilokon meet harsh condition. Say harsh economic. In fact, no worry, I'm not going to hear the matter because the matter, this talk where Oshomole talks, so I don't know who they blame. Whether they blame the former APC governor, or I don't know whether APC don't they blame APC now, or they don't go shit and go to blame PDP, or for over how many years ago we go sue here just now. All that lies that I won't start the matter sharply. We could start the matter properly. I think I'll beg anyway they watch this video from let me do one small favor. I beg get me share this video, make another person see him. So that any other person will get interest for this kind of matter. Maybe for see him, maybe they know that they sup for inside the Nigerian lifestyle. I beg. We will start from our first issue, which is that Atiku don't clear a miracle like this now. Listen and be blessed. He said the billboards on Monday surfaced in the Federal Capital Territory, drawing attention to the judges handling the presidential election petitions on the need for them to uphold justice. Atiku Abubakar, the candidate of PDP in the 2023 presidential election, has described the destruction of billboards, which put up adverts that read "All eyes on the judiciary" as evidence of President Bola Tinubu's authoritarianism and assault on the freedom of speech. The billboard on Monday surfaced in the Federal Capital Territory, drawing attention to the judges handling the presidential election petition and on the need for them to uphold justice. Pictures of the billboard spotted at several parts of Abuja were posted on the microblogging platform X, formerly known as Twitter. Officials of the FCTA, Federal Capital Territory Administration, were on Tuesday cited removing messages mounted on the billboards at strategic places in Abuja. The billboards were sponsored by Diasporas for Good Governance with an inscription simply stating "All eyes on the election tribunal." The Director General of Advertising Regulatory Council of Nigeria, Olalekan Fadolakpo, has queried the agency's Director of Regulations over his approval of the advert. Mr. Olalekan, in his query, noted that the advert is a clear blackmail against the Nigerian judiciary and the honorable justices of the Presidential Election Petition Tribunal, stating that the advert is capable of instigating public unrest and breach of public peace. Olalikon said all advertisements that promote a cause or idea capable of inciting national interest should first be brought to the Director General for review prior to the presentation to the advertising standards panel. The Director General ordered the Director of Regulations to explain why disciplinary actions should not be taken against him for dereliction of duty, and asked that his reply should get to his office before the end of Tuesday. ACON also dissolved the advertising standard panel, which is the statutory panel under the council charged with the duty of ensuring that advertisements conform to the prevailing laws of the Federation, as well as the Code of Advertising Ethics of the advertising profession. I like they just they cry everywhere. Anyway, we'll stop that Atiku gist for there. Now the crux of the matter, I don't let on say I don't talk cross you. After our second gist for today, which is this Emefiele matter. So they don't drop that first illegal possession of firearms charge where they first give the guy. Now they don't bring out fresh charge against Emefiele. They mean this guy you. Just hear the gist now. He said Emefiele will be arraigned alongside a female CBN employee, Sadatu Yaro, and her company, April 1616 Investment Limited, on 20 charges of procurement fraud, conspiracy, and conferring corrupt advantages on his associates. The embattled Apex Bank chief, who has been in detention since he was suspended from office on June 9, 2023, was accused of conferring corrupt advantages on Yaro, a director in April 1616 Investment Limited. The offense is contrary to Section 19 of the Corrupt Practices and Other Related Offences Act 2000. The section read, any public officer who uses his office or position to gratify or confer any corrupt or unfair advantage upon himself or any relation or associate of the public officer or any public officer shall be guilty of an offense and shall, on conviction, be liable to imprisonment for 5 years without an option of fine. In the charges signed by the Director of Public Prosecutions, Federal Ministry of Justice, Mohammed Abubakar, Deputy Director of Public Prosecution, Mrs. Nkiru Jones Nebo, and 8 other ministry officials, the 3 accused persons were alleged to have bought a fleet of over 98 exotic car vehicles and armored buses valued at about 6.9 billion naira. Yeah, voila. Some of the vehicles bought between 2018 and 2020 include 84 Toyota Hilux vehicles, 10 armored Mercedes-Benz buses, 3 Toyota Land Cruisers, and 1 Toyota Avalon car. Count 1 read that you, Godwin Ifeanyi Emefiele, male adults, sometime in 2018 within the jurisdiction of the Honorable Court, did use your position as governor of the Central Bank of Nigeria to confer a corrupt advantage on Sadatu Ramalan Yaro, a staff member of the Central Bank of Nigeria, by awarding a contract for the supply of 37 Toyota Hilux vehicles at the cost of 854,700 only to April 16 Investment Limited, a company which she is a director, and thereby committed the offense. The statement of the offense conferring corrupt advantage contrary to Section 19 of the Corrupt Practices and Other Related Offences Act 2000. The federal government further accused Emefiele of conspiracy to confer corrupt advantage on the second defendant contrary to Section 36, subsection C and 19 of Corrupt Practices and Other Related Offences Act 2000, the punishable act under Section 19 of the same act. That you, Godwin Emefiele, male adult, Sadatu Ramalan Yaro, female adult, and April 1616 Investment Limited, sometime in 2019 within the jurisdiction of the Honorable Court, did conspire among yourself to use the office of Mr. Godwin Ifeanyi Emefiele as governor of the CBN to confer corrupt advantage on Sadatu Ramalan Yaro, a staff of the CBN, by awarding a contract for the supply of 1 Toyota Land Cruiser V8 at the cost of 73.8 million only to April 1616 Investment Limited, the charge stated. Emefiele was said to have also conferred a corrupt advantage on Yaro by awarding a contract for the supply of one Toyota Avalon at the cost of 99.9 million naira to her company, April 1616 Investment Limited, in 2019. Yeah, million, you dey cry. Any small thing, million. When are for they sell this money? Anyway, also our last gist for today will be saying, Shomole talk say Tinubu inherited terrible economic situation. We don't know who he inherited from, but listen and be blessed. He said the senator representing the Edo North Senatorial District, Adams Shomole, said President Bola Tinubu inherited terrible economic situation from the past administration. Shomole stated this during an interview with journalists shortly after his meeting with the Vice President, Senator Kashim Shettima, behind closed doors at the presidential villa, Abuja, on Tuesday. The former governor of Edo State noted that some of the decisions taken by President Tinubu's administration are the first step towards revamping the economy. He added that President Tinubu has shown courage and determination to stop the corruption of the subsidy regime and in the Central Bank of Nigeria, while appealing to Nigerians to be patient. Meanwhile, Oshomole has expressed confidence that issues arising from removal of fuel subsidy will be quickly resolved between the federal government and the organized labor. According to him, Tinubu recognizes the impact of the withdrawal of fuel subsidy is having on Nigerians and is determined to take immediate action to cushion it. He said, the president recognizes that the effect of the withdrawal is already here. People are already going through some level of discomfort, and therefore there has to be an immediate solution to it. Now, that immediate solution is what we discussed, and the fact that we are meeting on Tuesday again shows that clearly we realize that this is not one of those things you want to buy time, because it has a real negative impact on particularly the most vulnerable group. But we have a solution to it, because you are going to make savings. So take from that savings, or even if it is borrowing. So whatever it is, you can leverage some revenue and improve wages to cushion the cost of living. I think it is legitimate. I think it is doable. I think it is not something that you want to spend 2-3 months negotiating, he said. Recall that Oshomole was part of the meeting between the federal government and the Trade Union Congress on Sunday. Anyway, that's that about that Oshomole gist. So now the matter what carry come onto my 3 sharp update we need to hear for today, being August 16th, 2023. Anyway, just thank God for everything.